Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Business Villa Life. My name is Tanvir Rahman and I will be sharing online business strategies and how you can grow your business online. Alright, today is episode 258, and in this episode I'll be talking about how you can share your knowledge to your audience or your paid clients, like how you can teach and you coach your audience, right? So let's get started. And also, if you're joining me for the first time from YouTube, make sure to drop a like and subscribe because I do Business Villa Live every single day for you so you can grow your business fast and free. So after you start your coaching business and you start getting clients, it's time for you to share your content with those who signed up for it, right? You take them through a journey so they can transform their life and business forever, right? But the thing is, like, it's easier to close someone, but teaching them it's a bit different, and I'm about to share with you how you can make it easier, right? With three simple steps. Number one, run a better program. Like, yes, when you're building your program, you run a better program, and also you can test and you can do it simultaneous, like you can do at the same time, because before we start taking on paid clients, and also, like, if you make some paid client but you run a beta program, like what's going to happen, like you try out how to teach a method, like how you are confident about it. It's like, because when you're working with only 2 or 3 people, you try to find your voice, like how to communicate, how to share the knowledge, because you have to see, all right, how they understand your message, right? Because you can share a message, but if no one is understand like what you're saying, then there's no value of sharing the knowledge, right? So you have to figure out, all right, what is the voice I have to talk with my audience so that they understand what I'm saying and how they can implement the techniques that I'm sharing with them easily. So that's going to be the number one step for you to run your coaching business. Number two, develop your story. Yes, like, story is everything. Like coming up with different stories is really important in order to share your content and teach your paid clients as well. Because don't just think that, all right, stories are used to sell. Like, yes, they are used to sell, but use stories to teach as well, and try different stories to see which one resonate your client's ideal situation, right? Because if you think, all right, like, just gonna say to my clients with different like example, but in order to give them an example, like, it's much more easier if you can share them a story. But if it's your story, then this is going to be really amazing. But if it's not, then you can share your client's story or someone else's story that resonate with the same situation with your clients, right? Because what you can do is, like, if you can break it down to different pieces with the story and the teaching part, this is going to be really amazing. Like, you can share your origin story, like how you started with the idea that what you're sharing with your clients right now, and then you can share the journey with them and the other founder story, like, so they bring it, like, yes, this is something that they can get result for, and this is what you're promising them to get them result, right? Number three, be good at sharing the same content. Like, this one I find so hard to do so, but I have to do it, because if you look at the industry leaders, this is what you need to follow, right? They share the same knowledge almost every time for the same present, not the same presentation, but early on presentation. Like, if you move up to their value layer, they go deep into those, like, steps, but mostly they are the same, right? Like, if you look at, like, Tony Robbins, like Russell Brunson, Grant Cardone, they talk about almost the initial presentation they share on the stage is the same. So be good at sharing the initial presentation, because if you feel like not sharing the same story, you have to think about one or two things, right? If you're sharing not sharing the same story, like same technique over and over again, think for a college teacher. All right, they're sharing the same thing with new year students over and over again, right? So you cannot just assume that, all right, my new client might know this because I'm already talking about this video. No, like, you don't. You have to tell them the story over and over and over again until you are both sharing it, right? Because if you, like, follow Russell Brunson for a long time, or not for a long time, for quite some time, you'll see like he is sharing his like potato gun story like almost every time he like talking about funnel and everything and how he started it. Because but this one was not his first story, but he resonated with the idea that yes, this potato gun story is selling really well. So this one he's sharing, right? And mostly like you will see like if you are buying their value ladder and you're moving up, they are going deep dive into the same strategy, but they're breaking things down and figuring out how to solve the problem different ways. But mostly the idea is almost the same, and this is what you need to adapt as well. Because your client, you don't assume like what they know, like you share what they need to know and they will implement what you're sharing with them, right? So yeah guys, there's this one is a quick short video about like coaching. I know that like there's more in depth, but this is what I have come up with this today. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And also one more thing, if you're building an online business starting you can always have my 5-step guide to get your ideal client PDF for free. All you have to do is send me a DM on Instagram, and if you're joining me from YouTube, there's a link for my Instagram down below the like button. You can send me a DM there and I will set up to you when you DM. Alright guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.